It's not really venom. It's me. Oh shit, my beverage. Oh, isa de Coca-Cola, muchachos. Whatever that means. You gotta do it the proper British way, lad. Get your soda cola and get your latte and... Ah, proper lad. I challenge you to find anyone more. How the fuck did I miss the bin? It's right there. I challenge you to find anyone more laddo than me, because it's squeaky chair. It's just not going to happen. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye, cruel world. They actually sting. Oh. That didn't feel good at all. I didn't like that one bit, but hello, it's the news. The name's Gordon. Daniel Gordon. And what's been going on this week? Well, I've obviously become a Zuru X-Shot Nerf thing. Is this a Nerf or is the company called Zuru? I don't know. I found this in a box and just went, that's mine. That didn't have bounce. I've got 2 little ammo ports here. I thought someone was going up the stairs. I could have just... Just like one of... But anyway, visuals, are we ready to talk canoosy news? Where's my notes? Why am I sweating so much? I am so fat. Look, see, they actually hit really hard. Are they sure these are for kids? That's one mighty long forehead you've got there, sir. Jesus fucking Christ, Megamind or what? Now I'm just back to being really sexy with the little hair. Might as well just call me the Green Archie Andrews. Hey, ladies. My massive coldies and forehead. Look at the state of that. That's a balding man. Well, I've got a shooter. I've come here for a shooter. Like a western. Like a western. Is that the dog? Is that the fucking dog? Doggy. He's outside though. I don't let him in because he keeps barking at the window. I wouldn't even come out. Whip. In just a few hours I'll be at my beautiful job, sharing my last shift with one of my pals. It's his last. He's not dying. He's just getting a new job, so he's abandoning me for his family and future. How selfish is that? Regardless, we're not here to have a depression session. Have you got your beverages? That was fluffy and foamy. Wow! Jeez! Oh my god, I've just put these PJs on and I've sweated. That's fucking disgusting. But it is another Saturday. It's time for more Visual Guys news. And we have some very fucked up stories this week, visuals. We better reload the gun. For every fuck up in us, something gets shot in the dick. But are we ready, visuals? After hurting my head and my foot. Look at that, that's wet. From the sweat. But anyway, visuals, are we ready for story number uno? Bruno, look at the notes. Haha, shot you. We all know that religion's a lie anyway. Well, I personally believe it's a lie. Any religion is just a lie and full of utter shit. But I mean, if you believe it, fair enough. But it turns out that, is it Christianity or Catholics? Catholicism. I don't know which. I'm Catholic, but I don't know how to define the two. Not a fucking clue. Turns out the first people alive in the Bible was wrong. It wasn't Adam and Eve. It was actually Adam and Ed, gay couple, were first humans. It was Adam and Ed. So all these titles, Adam and Eve and the apple and all that shit, it was Adam and Ed. Where's Ed been this whole time? I want to hear more about Ed. We've got Ed, Ed and Eddie. Now we've got Adam and Ed. That is quite a beautiful couple now, I'm not going to lie. If I ever saw a couple that said, oh, we're Adam and Ed, I'd say, oh, you did, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, Adam and Eve was full of shit. It was Adam and Ed in a bed. And the little one said, suck me cock. This one, I hope to God, I mean, I'm only praying that I hope it's true because, let's be honest, it's probably not going to be true, but the idea of this is rather funny because Bigfoot kept Lumberjack as a love slave. And we have a quote from the wife as well. The outraged wife, not the sad or the unhappy or the worrisome wife. She quoted, "He's no longer the man I married." That's right, Bigfoot bummed your man and he's no longer the man you married. So not only does that mean that these people believe Bigfoot was real, he took the lumberjack and used him as his little sex slave. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard anyway, because that means the wife, surely, right, if the lad's gone missing for fucking ages and he's come back, oh, well, where you been, Ricky? You've not been home in a week. And he's come in, oh, sorry, Jonathan, Bigfoot bummed me for a week. And she went, sounds about right. It doesn't quite make sense, does it? Because Bigfoot, I love to talk about Bigfoot and I love all looking at sightings and that, but it's not true. So this guy's been a sex slave to probably his friend Darren, the Baron, down on the Baron of the Behind, and she, oh Ricky, yeah, you've done it again. I'm outraged. You're not the man I married. You're always getting bummed. Well, I like it, love. Unless it was a guy dressed as Bigfoot. He comes round, Bigfoot's like, I'm Bigfoot, Bigfoot, I'm here to bum your man. Well, it's plausible. There's a few scenarios we can take from his visuals. Maybe it really was Bigfoot, but it was a mate dressed up, and it was just for the bants. I mean, I'm forever bumming my mates for the bants. You ever wondered how you can make some more money visuals? How you can get out of this regular, working 9 till 5? I need a bit of extra cash. I'm going to pawn in my I don't know what people pawn in these days. My grandmother's ring that we took from the Holocaust. Is that an insensitive joke? I don't know. It's just what people say, don't they? And then people pawn stuff in. Where am I going with this? Basically, there's another way to get paid visuals, and it's quite simple. It's quite easy. Just regrow limbs. That's right. If you're thinking, right, I can do with a quick father, chop foot off, regrow foot. I don't know how they do it. I don't know where they do it. I don't know if there's any risks involved. But I know that you can now get paid to regrow limbs. Are you sick of having 2 arms? Have none. Here's £1,000. Grow some more. How much would you charge? Surely, I'm assuming they're only doing it to people who have already got missing appendages. But if somebody says to me, right, listen, son, here's a mill. We're going to chop off your arm, but you're going to only grow it back, potentially. I'd go, count me in. That sounds beautiful. I think he won't work. Here's another beautiful, mind-bending, boggling, boogling one, because we always love to, like I said, visuals. We love to educate here on the Visual Guys News. If it wasn't for us, you'd all be fucking morons. But it turns out that most doctors agree that breathing regularly is good for you. I've been spending hours upon hours just giving it... And it turns out I should be going... like a dog. No wonder dogs do that, actually. Red Rocket. Doctors agree. Most doctors... In fact, yeah. Most doctors. So there are some doctors out there that are saying, nah, breathing a lot isn't really that good for you. It's just most doctors. Why do we pay taxes? Right, and here's one for you to get your squirrely dirlies around. What's my squirrely dirlies, Dan? That's the bit behind your sack. A zombie-eyed woman dressed as pig in swimsuit busted for DUI. Okay, let's break this down. Zombie-eyed woman. What does that even mean? Is that one of these? If I can do it. Alright, so I'm assuming that. Okay, fair enough, no worries. dressed as a pig. Right, they might have mistaken this. Either she was a real pig, she was just extremely fat, or she was in some sort of weird mental Halloween costume. Let's say it was a real pig, dressed as a pig in a swimsuit. That's all kind of absolutely, oh my God. Just imagine it, just all the bacon leaking out the brassiere in the undergarment. You might have some, just a pig all mudded up and greased up. So she was drunk. And what did zombie? I mean, Specky Boy at work. He could be zombie-eyed. He's one of them. Did that stay out of shape for a while? Did my eye go mental and then come back out? If I just made myself cockeyed? Don't know, potentially. So she, and then she got pulled. And then she got pulled over. That's my impression of this scenario. Because you got the pit. Oh shit! I need a swimsuit. Fuck. Right, it's as close to a swimsuit as I'm getting. And finally, for this week's final story, Ori. It turns out that close look at dating finds men choose attractive women. Well, I never. You don't usually tend to get there with your pals, do you? I mean, it's a little bit. It's not very nice. But then again, a lot of people get, like, I'm an ugly cunt. I'm an ugly bastard. We can all admit that. That's fine. If somebody walked up to me and said, "Oh, you're ugly cunt," I couldn't be offended by it because I've looked in the mirror. I know I'm a fucking weird looking bastard. So like when you're with your pals and you sat there chilling, one of the lads like sat there with his legs that wide because his balls are that big. He's like, "I'll fucking rip the back end off that, son." You know, they say mad shit like that, don't they? I'll fucking tear that a new arsehole. I'll get right through that. And then you can understand, you don't see like the hay bale girl coming down, do you? "Daddy, I'm off to the pub." And she's going through. Zombie-eyed girl. You don't see her coming and going, "Oh, bloody hell, son, I'll forget that elastic me finger if you're sniffing your leather." It's kind of how it works. And to be fair, genetics have modelled beautiful girls because of like primal days when you'd see the Coca-Cola bottle shaped hips and all that kind of shit. But like, "Man want to hump, make seed in you." It's kind of how genetics have worked. So when you get the fat bastards with their tits and the beard and the green hair walking in, you don't see all the birds go, "Oh, I'd love a bit of that honky pie. Oh my God, what is this?" I mean, to be fair, I often ask Rebecca, what is she doing with this? What do I have to offer? So you don't often see the unattractive ones. Well, unless they're really, really rich. You could have maybe a really fugly person, but it's got like a, down there, one of them, and a couple of, well, you might get a couple of girls like, "Yeah, I'll put a ring on it, but it's going to cost you." And then maybe like she'll like touch it once a year. Or sometimes you get them women that go for the old men, don't you? What are they called? Sugar daddies. I don't know. But yeah, you don't walk me going in, "Oh, honey, look at the fat green-haired guy. What have you got to offer me?" PSA 10 Charizard. It doesn't happen. Finally, Sean Connery is here to bring you the sports and weather. That's the worst Sean Connery ever. Oh, that was my McDonald's from this morning. That was nice having round two. Sports and weather.
Sports, yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
This week's sports, it's Spider-Man ball thing. What is Spider-Man doing there? How is he saving anybody? I've broken the Matrix there. Come at me, bro. You're a ball. What the fuck is going on?
The weather.
For this week's weather, it's obviously not raining brain cells with this young Spidey, is it? Because your crisps can't get through your mask. The mask has a no entryway for your crisps to get delivered. Stupid weekend, Glasgow. Not that Glasgow people walk around doing. It makes no sense. But yeah, the young Spidey here tries to get his crisps in. Not gonna work. Where's my bullet? I shot it. And finally, that leads us on to Dan's happy ending. And what do I have this week? Oh yeah, what's Spider-Man trying to work out here?
A Dan's happy ending.
As you can see, Spider-Man approaches the crime scene or whatever, and he smacks a spanner on the ground. What's that for, Spidey? You've got your strength, your speed, your actual intelligence, your witty jokes, your webs, your stickiness. What's that for? Imagine if you're at a crime scene and you're just chilling and a hero turns out like Cap or Hulk or Batman or Green Lantern or whatever, and they just walk up and just ding ding ding. And you say, "Oh, have you saved us?" No, ding ding ding, no, not saved, ding ding ding. Cheers, heroes of the world. And there we have it, visuals. That was this week's edition of the Visual Guides News. If you did enjoy, could you please like, subscribe, and tell your mates all about us, because we're really good, you know, like proper good. Like, if you think good stuff's good, you'll love us. Apart from that, visuals, it's a sunny weekend. Go out and enjoy yourselves. Have fun. I will be staying away from the sun because I don't like the sun. It's disgusting. And visuals, thank you for watching. You guys are your best. Bros, keep being you. Keep on. Keeping on. Roger, Roger, we got him. Don't even know what that hit.